Is Kickstart Kenny and Suzuki in trouble? Hey everybody, Walty Wanders, buckle up, strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows or sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Buckle up, strap in, hold on to your hats and your glasses as we blow the lid off the Moto Industry. Well, why would we want to do that, Walty? Why do we want to blow the lid off the Moto Industry? Because nobody else will. Everybody's got financial gain in this industry, so they're scared to give any real talk. That's what's going on out there. All your favorite channels are in somebody else's pocket. So you can get limited, and half of them don't even know what's going on themselves anyway.
Today's race report, and today I got...
Oh, no. Somebody needs to cut through the chatter and give it to you and give it to you guys straight. And that's what I'm going to do. I love the industry, and I came up with brands like Moto Triple X or Moto Star, doing some cool stuff, helping the privateer, and just being cool. Being cool, extreme moto, not watered down, donut eating, YouTube media presence. No, this was all built on the high-flying world of extreme motocross, extreme sports. There's no way to make it safe. There's no way to make this thing safe. Sorry. And you know what? We'll segue right into today's topic. Ask your boy, Kickstart Kenny, how safe this sport is. It ain't safe no matter how you slice it. But the industry, my friends, it's got a lot of politics going on within the industry. And when you get up to the Kenny Roczen level, you now have handlers, agents, lawyers, teams, managers, nutritionists, coaches, this and that. And Kenny's contract to Suzuki, do you think it was just a dollar amount? Kenny Boy Roczen's dollar amount to ride the Kickstart Suzuki, that's almost like on life support, really. One kickstart away from complete collapse of the manufacturer and brand, or at least presence in professional motocross. Do you think it was just a simple, $1 million, $1 million, Kenny will ride the bike? No, it came with a contract this thick. That's why it took so long to get it done. He's like, I want this paid, I want that paid, and then they negotiate it back and forth until finally a deal is made. But it was much more than just money. Just so we're clear, he probably needed,
I need this, I need that, I need all my airfare travel, and when I get to this, I need that, and then I also want this included, and I also want that, I want ownership or percentage of proceeds in this.
Who knows? The thing was a lot of negotiations. This is why it took so long to get the deal done. And so my challenge with this one is right now, friends, Suzuki bucked up and paid an enormous amount of money to Kenny Boy to come ride the bike. Did he do enough to save the brand? Did he do enough? Because let's make no mistake about it. Without Kenny taking this deal, Suzuki was one season away from terminating their motocross division of the brand. There's no money in it. And so anybody, like when you have to turn to satellite teams to house your factory effort, they're the only team out there that Hep Suzuki is housing their factory effort, friends. That's insane. That's insane to me. None of the other teams are having a satellite team house their effort. It's like Honda saying, okay, Firepower Honda or Moto Concepts or Phoenix Honda or one of you guys are now our factory effort. At best, you maybe house the 250 effort at best. So we have to ask ourselves one question. Did Kenny Boy do enough to save Suzuki? Was that one win, which I anticipate is his only win this season? I mean, it would be a miracle. And I don't think because it comes back to ask Kenny if this is dangerous or not. How much risk do you think Kenny wants to put in at this stage of his career to risk it all for Kickstart Suzuki? None. But he made a promise, and he's a stand-up dude. He's going out there, and he's racing that bike, and he gave it a win. That alone was massive. I think it was bigger, though, for Kenny than it was for Suzuki. Because I think Suzuki thought that they had a championship title capability in their hands. When this money, if I'm Kenny's agent going to Suzuki, hey,
Suzuki, yeah. So, hey, listen, we've got some other offers from some other teams, Firepower Honda. We're talking Pro Circuit. We're talking everybody. And we're going to take a look at this. We want to let you guys put your hat in the ring to see if you'd like to take a stab at Kenny. I don't know if you watched World Supercross Suzuki and some of these off-season events. Kenny's got Eli Tomac speed again. Kenny Boy's got Eli Tomac speed. In fact, he beat Eli straight up at World Supercross. And he was dicing it out. He's got fighting. He's feeling great. He's got championship. He's going for a championship this year. It's either going to be with you or Firepower or Pro Circuit. Somebody's going to get a championship, Suzuki. You don't want to miss out on this, do you? I'll send over the contract in the morning, Suzuki. We'll get this thing all ironed out. We'll get Kenny testing that bike, and we should be able to hit the ground running on this one.
But then, of course, Anaheim 1 rolls around. He looked pretty good. We're like, shoot, maybe Kenny's actually for real. Suzuki's like, dude, he's delivering. We're championship. We're back. And then some bad races, and it was not looking good. And then this win came along. He got that win in that challenge. What was it, St. Louis? Very difficult track. Played right into Kenny's hand. Got the planet still aligned. He delivers the win. Is it enough? Is it enough to save Suzuki? I don't think so. Now, Kenny increased his stock value clearly by getting the win, but his finishes have been very inconsistent. 6th place finishes, I believe, is what we saw last. Was it Seattle in our last round? 6th, bro. 6. And I think some of could have been worse. I think some leaders crashed, maybe finished behind him. So that inconsistency is not going to get it done. And my fear is for Suzuki is this: if Kenny doesn't come ride the bike this summer or next year, who's going to replace Kenny? Who's going to replace him? I don't think they can get a better rider than Kenny, and I don't think they got the budget to go find somebody else. So I don't know. And even if Kenny stays with the brand throughout summer and somehow makes it back to and decides he's racing again next year, I don't think there's no championship threat here anymore. Race win threat, okay. I'll give you that, but there's no championship threat here anymore. And final thoughts I come to you as a friend, as an industry guy. Somebody wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understanding the waters we're swimming in now? Shark infested. Suzuki, my friends, you signed on the dotted line for a championship and you got a race win. And your brand's in trouble. It's not Makita Suzuki anymore. It's Hep Suzuki. And nothing against Hep. I'm a big fan of everybody there. Everybody there. Even McElrath and in the chase. No championship threat at Suzuki this year, and you paid a lot of money. You paid more money to Ken Roczen than probably a bunch of other teams paid to their top riders that are out there on the track as well. You paid a lot of money to Roczen because I'm pretty sure his agent told you, or not if his agent, his team, somebody, championship threat this year. It doesn't look like it's going to be delivered. It's going to be interesting to watch this one play out because, see, prior to Kenny, we know Suzuki, there was whispers that they were going to be shutting down their motocross program. They rolled the dice. Booms and busts. We've always had them in moto. We just went through a pretty big boom. Is a bust lurking? We're going to be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I'm going to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media link in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there. And if you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love the next video on your screen. And there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars today. I'll see you on the next video.